lot of viewers have posted questions on our Facebook Bluestem Pets page. Today we'll answer the first question. It's a question that comes from Montreal. Michel is asking us if he is allowed to give bones, real bones, to his dog. So what do you think about that, Gordy? Should Michel give real bones to his dog?
Well, I'm not a vet, but I'm not so sure. I know that when I was a kid, my parents always gave our dogs bones. Is that a good thing? I would defer to the vet on this one.
Well, the answer is very simple, Gordy, because the answer is no. And you're absolutely right when you were saying that way back when we used to give bones to our dogs. My grandfather was a vet. He was giving bones to his dogs all the time. But way back when, they had no idea what was going on in the mouth of dogs. So there are two main consequences, Gordy, to giving real bones to dogs, all right? So the first one is that a lot of these bones, these knuckle bones, are actually harder than teeth, and they will cause teeth fracture, and that's a big problem. We call them slab fracture, and that is extremely painful. So that's the first reason. But then if you give, let's say, a T-bone, which is a softer bone, then a lot of dogs will actually swallow pieces of the bones, and it can cause actually gastric or stomach perforation, intestinal blockage, bleeding, and it frequently ends up in surgery. So, you know, it's not a good idea to give real bones, Gordon. You should never do that.
So I'm glad I asked the vet because I wouldn't be able to know all of that information. So it's great you're here to answer these questions. So what would you do instead of giving a dog a bone? Dogs like to chew. Like, what would you do instead?
Well, yes, and actually we've got great options at Bluestem. The one that is actually great that I really like, that we can see here, is actually rawhide chews. And these rawhide chews are impregnated with the Coactive Plus, which is the product that will help to remove the plaque and prevent the plaque formation. So this is rawhide, so it's soft, not hard, and it actually really helps. Can you tell more about the coactive ingredients in the rawhide, Gordy?
Sure. So you know, as Jean said, we have enabling technologies and products at Cane, and one of them is this rawhide that's impregnated with this Coactive Plus technology, which is basically a technology that's designed to inhibit bacterial growth and also to inhibit plaque formation. So we haven't really gotten into what plaque is, but what you really need to understand, it's the stuff that you're removing off your teeth every day. It's the stuff you can feel if you run your tongue over your teeth. It's basically masses of bacteria, hundreds of layers thick, that are stuck to your teeth. And this stuff ultimately causes problems, bad problems, to your gingival or your gums. And so you know, the other interesting thing you didn't mention about these chews is these chews not only provide chemistries that help impact bacteria and dissolve plaque, but they're also a mechanical system that helps mechanically remove those materials from the dog's teeth as they're chewing. It's a passive way to help remove plaque from animals' teeth.
Yeah, and actually I was talking to you about the rawhide, so that's one option, Gordy, that we can use for our dogs. But I really like also the chew. This is a chew that is made by Bluestem again, and same thing. It contains the Coactive Plus product inside the chew, so it helps mechanically for the tartar, but it will also work chemically on the plaque and the biofilm. And look, what's really important about a chew, and everybody should know about this, is that if the chew cannot be bent like this, you see, Gordy, I can bend it, or if you cannot compress it, which is not the case in this one, but you can bend it. If it's too hard, you should never give it to your pet. It's dangerous. Now, this is great. So basically the way I do it with my dog is I brush her teeth every day, and then afterwards, as a treat, I will give her a chew like this, and she just loves it. So it's absolutely great. So those are two simple products that can be used instead of using real bones. So stay away from bones.
Well, this is great. This is great. I'm actually learning stuff here too. I'm not a veterinarian, I'm a scientist, but I'm learning stuff here from you, Jean. So I think it's great. And, you know, I think we need some better questions. We haven't stumped the vet.
Oh, no, you won't. No, you won't. But at home, you know, that's important. Go back on our Facebook Bluestem Pets page, post more questions, and Dr. Gay and I we will answer them as soon as possible.